from Tajmotormedics. I've got a Vauxhall Corsa here on a 2012 plate. This is a Corsa D. Now I have done a couple of videos on this showing you how to remove the rear tail light. I'm going to do both of them. So the hardest one is on the driver's side rear. The easiest one is on the passenger side rear. Now I'm replacing an indicator bulb because they're the color of the indicator bulb, instead of being orange, is white. So I'm going to replace that. At the same time, if you did want to replace the brake light, position lamp, fog lamp, reverse lamp, you can do that while it's out, or you can replace the whole tail light. Say for instance you've got a crack in the tail light, you can replace that as well. First thing first, I'm going to show you how it's done. This one is an easy one. So all you do is pull this cover out. On the inside you got two screws, so one on the top and one on the bottom there. So when you do undo them, do not drop it on the inside. If you do drop it on the inside, you might have problem finding them. So you're going to get replacement ones. To find the replacement ones, you can either go to Vauxhall themselves or online, or you know, just make something up for it. Now that's one of them. The second one is on this side here. The bulbs you need is a 581 bulb for the indicator, and that can be found in the link in the description or the end of the video, or in between somewhere. And if you did find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it, and don't forget to click on the special thanks button as well. So all you do then is wiggle wiggle, it comes out. Now you see these little lugs here, they slot in there. Sometimes they get really tight as well, so you can spray some WD-40 in there or not, and then unplug it. So it's easy, push, unplug. Now while you got this unplugged, you can check the terminals. Make sure the terminals are nice and clean. This is all good as well. So this is what it looks like, and there as well. Now to undo it, it's easy. So you got a clip and a clip on this side here as well. Now just remember, these clips, they're not really fat or anything. They're quite kind of skinny clips, so they can break as well. So just be very careful when you undo it. Okay, so what you could do is you could replace all the other bulbs. Now that's a 380, that's a 382 bulb, 380, 380 and a 382 as well, and that's a 581 bulb. So you can see that the orange paint is coming off. That's why you've got the white light camera showing on the back. Now that's the bulb 581. I've already got the bulb here. So we're going to replace that. With a new bulb, slot it in. Make sure your hands aren't greasy when you're putting the bulb in. That's all in. And remember the seal as well. So now just so you can see there already, the seal's half out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the seal back in. The reason I'm going to do that is I don't want any water going inside or condensation building up. That would then blow up the bulbs and the wiring loom as well for it. So what I'll now do is put it back together. Easy again. You slot it in. Make sure it goes through the screws. Once it's in there, you'll hear it click. That's click. That's good. And the last one there as well. So I'm just going to plug it in and then insert the light in to the side and then push in. That's it. I'm not going to screw it back in, so we're going to do the hardest one now. The hardest one is you got to take the whole thing out. So first you empty it out. That's one, that's two, that's three. Wherever you take things out from, make sure you put them back in there as well. So we take this out. I just don't understand why they made it so difficult. It's just silly, isn't it? There we go. Oh, that's it, it's all out. Now if you look on the inside, you don't have to take the whole thing out, just this side here. So you've got the screw on the bottom and then you've got the screw on the top as well. Just like I said to you, do not drop it. If you did drop it, you'd be in trouble. You take this one out. The rest is the same now. You know, when you're replacing the bulb, exactly same procedure as the other side. And it's the same bulb as well. It's a 581 bulb, and the rest of the bulbs are, as I mentioned, 380s and 382s. Same thing again. You wedge your fingers in and then you wiggle, take the whole thing out, unplug it, clip, clip, and then this last one left, clip. That's it. Now you can see the seal came out with it. So what I need to do is now take the seal out, put it in the way it comes out. It's really annoying, isn't it? I mean, you can obviously fast forward this, skip it 10 seconds if you have to. But I've got to do it right. In. And put it in all the way. That's brilliant. I'll just change the bulb. Again, just check the terminals, make sure the terminals are not corroded on the unit itself and the connector as well. If they are, spray some WD-40, clean it with a really fine, make sure the ignition is off, clean it with a real fine flathead screwdriver, and that should then fix your electrical problems as well. So again, slot it in, make sure it all lines up, clip in first, second, and the last one here. Okay, that's all it is. So what we're going to now do is slot it in, plug it in first, and then slot these in on the side here. If I plug this in first, and then I slot the grommets in, and that's it. So I'm just going to put this side together, just so you guys can see how I put everything back in as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's all done. We're just going to put this in now. Amazing. That can just go in there. Wherever this was from, I guess it was from here. And this is from here. And then this here, where it was already out, I'm not going to even bother, wrapping it up, because it's not me that did it. It was a customer, so I'll get him to deal with that. And then, all done. Right, that's all it was on this particular model. It is a Corsa D. If you need to watch other videos, like for the front headlight, there is a playlist for Vauxhall as well. Do check that out, and then there'll be loads of other videos for Vauxhall Corsa as well. Do check them out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share where possible. And there's a special thanks button as well. Don't forget to click on that. Thank you very much, and goodbye.